Back here again. Just kind of relaxing right now, just taking it all in. Man, I got one number on the brain, and that number is the big 1-1. Yeah, 11. That's the theme of this year. And I don't mean just, it being 11 years. But, I guess I should do that. But also in gaming as well. So, on top of it being my 11-year anniversary today, June 5th, I got some games here to look at. Just to, I don't know, just to have fun and talk, I guess, whatever. You got Mega Man 11, which came out, I think, October 2nd of last year. Oh, jeez. Get in focus there. Yeah, it's not a what I picked up video. Just did one. Just, looking at the backs of games. Yeah. I haven't beaten that. I've been procrastinating. We got Super Mario Party, which is the 11th game, 11th main installment. This came out October the 5th, I believe. So just a few days after that. Here we go. Jeez, so blurry. And then you have Mortal Kombat 11. I did the story mode of this game, and wow. It's definitely a lot more fun than I remember. Like, I got 9 and 10, but I didn't really do the story mode in those, really. And then my girlfriend bought 11. And I'm like, yeah, this looks good. I'll try it. And then before I knew it, I beat the game. Story mode, at least. But yeah, all three of these games are the 11th in their series. All very iconic. Mega Man, iconic. Mario Party, iconic. Mortal Kombat, holy crap, is that iconic. And I know some people would be like, oh, well, I mean, it's not called Mario Party 11. It's called Super Mario Party. Or Party. Well, I mean, the reason for that is because they needed to rebrand it, right? Because of the whole car thing. So they decided to call it Super Mario Party, just for a rebranding. But yeah, it is the 11th game. Just because it's not called that on the box doesn't mean that it's not Mario Party 11. I mean, in the game, it also states that it's the 11th party. So, yeah. Pretty interesting. Like, I have a friend that disagrees with me on that it's, like, not the 11th game, even though it is. And there's, like, proof in the game that it says it, so. Yeah, I mean, can't really argue that. But yeah, other than that little bit of trivia, I guess. Yeah, a lot has happened. Boy, oh my goodness, a lot has happened since last year. It's been forever since I've had that bug issue, and that that's over. I remember making that video and our last year's year anniversary, right? And just being a few months out of that crap. Now it's been over a year, and it feels great. And then that poster of that one episode of What I've Picked Up fell just because the hanger for it is kind of broken, as you can see. So I just have that. It's just like an empty void now, just with that one picture. And then behind this is Breath of the Wild, of course, but that's where I decided to keep that, in the meantime, before I replace them. Replace a hanger, at least. And there's the kiosk. Recently showed that I got Mario Kart 8 as a demo. Sweet. I love this thing to death. I'm sure anyone would. But yeah, what has happened since? What can I talk about while I'm on this stroll? Oh yeah, I don't really have any of my systems here just because I'm actually taking care of my girlfriend's grandmother's place. She is in Poland. Her whole family is Polish. So her grandma and her mom actually went, and we're just kind of taking care of her grandma's house. So we brought some games. That's why the systems are missing there. And then the Switch is just in the office area. I'm like coming home, deciding what else to bring. Got a jalapeno lime aioli. I butchered that. Got some gum, crappy mail that I don't care about. And some people are probably wondering, where do you put all those Wii U games? Yeah, ever since last year, I didn't really use this for, well, this, for Wii U stuff, and yeah, I have been doing that. Oh god, I would have to go through all this. Jeez. We'll just close that up. And then I got some other stuff in here. Catherine got an Afterglow of Xbox. There's that Smash Bundle Switch. Some other things. Knickknacks and whatnot, yeah. And then that little cardboard box is the Axiom Verge. So that's where I keep all those. There's the floor display for Odyssey. And yeah, I guess we'll go in here then, why not, right? Yeah. Actually, let's walk back out. This is definitely brand new since last year. There's our modem. It's like a modem and, router in one. But we make sure to keep a fan underneath it because, yeah, you all know what happens with stuff like that. It gets way too hot. Having them separate, they're hot enough. But having it combined, no wonder they die so quick. So we got a fan underneath so that can live. So from that all the way over here, it's a very, very poor job, I know, but it's satisfying to me at least. At least I have a wired connection for my stuff now. Haven't done that since. And all along here, it's supposed to supposed to be taped up along the top of the wall there. And then coming down to my computer area. But some of that tape is just, it didn't last long, and it's kind of desperate. I'm kind of procrastinating doing it right. So it's kind of a mess. But yeah, that's new. And I just got a notification for the Pokemon Direct on my computer, apparently. That's a little late. But yeah, I haven't watched that yet. I'm doing this beforehand. There's my backgrounds here. Yeah, and I don't think I even showed these off. I know last year I was doing Superstar Saga. I don't know if I ever showed these on what I've picked up. I don't remember. But I got Pearl and Marina, and I even have Mr. Grizz. And there's an egg. Pretty cool, right? Also at the very back, you can kind of see a metal rod. That kind of fell off of him on the top. So, yeah, I don't know how to put that back together. I don't think you can. But it's still pretty cool. I got that set up here. It looks nice. I used to have my 3DS there for recording Superstar Saga. And, yep, other one is Pokemon Sword and Shield. And when I react to that Nintendo Direct, I'm going to make sure that I film myself, actually have webcam, or film myself with my phone or something. Because the last time people tried to record Sword and Shield, the first time it was announced, yeah, a lot of people got copyright struck, or it got blocked anyway. It's not an isolated incident. I was upset, but a lot of people had the issue, so I felt less bad about it, I guess. Pro Controller. But yeah, I did bring my Switch here while I was kind of here for the day. Me and my girlfriend drove home, and she's out doing something else. So, yeah, kind of have our place to myself now. So, yeah, a lot has happened since then, and, that's a good example. And speaking of which, speaking of a grandparent, surprisingly, mine actually passed away just think it was like a couple weeks ago now. Yeah, on May 24 of all days. Yeah. Yeah, it was my grandpa that died. Died on May 24 exactly. I don't even know why they call it May 24. Just say May 24th. Like, is that like a magical day or something? Well, not to me anymore. Now that that happened, so yeah, I've been doing strong, or I've been going strong still. I'm doing okay. But yeah, there's the afterglow that I mentioned earlier. She got that. It's a lot more simple to set up than I thought. It's pretty cool. What else could I really show? I don't have way too much on the agenda for this year. I mean, that's not to say that nothing has happened, because that's obviously not true. Oh yeah, the Wii Shop channel got discontinued. That was a thing. Also, I should probably take this because this is a 128 gigabyte SD card, micro SD card that I bought for like $40. I'm not gonna get Nintendos though, because you know, if you want to watch my I'm so used to saying that. I mean, if you want to watch my Nintendo Switch micro SD card video, then go ahead. A lot of people are watching that for some reason. Good to know it's doing well. But yeah, I won't buy those. I'm not going to support that. Yeah. You know, with this, I did, you know, like I'm doing live streams. You know, I've beaten Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. Like, I've beat that. I've live streamed that whole game, and you know, I've done other live streams too. I've done one Smash Ultimate one, and I'm gonna be doing more. At the time of this video, yeah, I'm gonna be doing one tomorrow, for sure, June 6th. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I mean, yeah, you know what? I'll go back to the living room and discuss E3. All right, there you go. Relax a bit. Yeah. So, I guess before I leave, because we always come to this, right? We all know what my anniversary is close to. Let's skip that spiel, right? Yeah, that Pokemon Direct. That's really interesting. Like today, June 5th. Like of course, right? That's pretty special. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, why wouldn't they have Pokemon Sword and Shield at E3? Like, is it that, or like, is it because they have too much to show already? Like, I know they have Animal Crossing. That's a given. Like, there's no way they're not going to show that at this point. Luigi's Mansion 3, I'm pretty sure they're going to show that. I don't really see Metroid Prime 4 being there because of what they showed or what they said. What's another one? I mean, I was thinking Sword and Shield, but no, that's its own thing. So I'm starting to think that they have a lot to show, and they just wanted to get Sword and Shield off of the list, right? Because they have to show us something. Quiet stomach. And then on top of that, like, apparently EB Games / GameStop, like a lot of those a lot of locations have ordered like a ton of SKUs. So that leads me to believe that they know what's going to be shown, and they're going to be like bulk ordering a bunch of Switches, because people who work there know that people are going to be impressed with what they've seen, and they're going to want to Switch. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, it only makes sense. And then I guess other guesses that I have is that they're going to show off another Smash Ultimate character. They're going to show off the next fighter, the second one. Which, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. That'd be perfect for E3. Perfect. And then, what's another thing? Well, I mean, I guess in terms of a new thing, maybe they could show off the next Paper Mario game. I don't know. It has been like 2.5 years, or no, actually, it's been over 2.5 years uh, since Color Splash came out. So that's definitely enough time to see some kind of trailer for E3. Definitely enough time. And like, how do I put this? Like, if this was still the Wii U days, I'd kind of give up on Paper Mario going back to the N64 and GameCube ones, like the classic style. But this is the Nintendo Switch era we're talking about, right? We've had a lot of Mario games, Mario series, go back to what they were. First of all, we've had Super Mario Odyssey, going back to 64 and Sunshine. We've had Mario Tennis Aces, fixing Mario Tennis. And then on top of that, we've also had Super Mario Party, you know, the thing that I already talked about. Which, what did it do? Go back to how it was on the N64 and GameCube. I mean, I don't know, there was Mario Party 8, but a lot of people didn't like that. Like, the font was Times New Roman. Like, of course it sucked. No, I'm kidding. That's a good game. So yeah, 3 Mario franchises have already gotten fixed. So, considering that, you know, this is what the Switch era is all about, apparently, we might be getting a Paper Mario game for Switch, and it going back. Even Intelligent Systems said that they're not interested in using that style again, or that they just can't do it anymore. Like, they'd be exhausting the idea. What Sticker Star and Color Splash were, like, they don't want to continue with that. Like, they felt like they've reached the pinnacle of it. So, with all those reasons, I'm willing to believe again. Anyways, I guess that's it for this anniversary video. I was going to say what I've picked up again. As you guys see, I'm still living here. This is the last thing that I'll bring up. Me and my girlfriend have already talked to an agent, about going and moving to a new place. And this was back in February, at least. So they haven't gotten back to us, which is kind of stupid. I'm not sure why they haven't. But it's essentially because of that nothing has changed. We're still here. If they got back to us, we would have already given our, like, a month notice or 2 months notice. Yeah, 2 months notice. But we haven't even gotten to that point yet. So the earliest that we're going to be moving is like fall of this year, and that's the earliest. Got Toe Jam and Earl, the first one, recently, actually. But it's not Nintendo, so I didn't want to show that. Yeah. Since Back in the Groove is amazing. Yeah, get Toe Jam and Earl Back in the Groove. Get it. It's incredible. Yeah, so that's all that. A lot's happened. A lot has happened since last year. And I'm pretty sure that I said everything I wanted to say. So I guess that's it. 11. 11 is the key. Why? Anyways, time to see the Sword and Shield.